keep in contact with her too and stuff. I got big new friends in Atlanta. I ain't gotta talk to some old hoes. But if you run your mouth, I run your mouth. I'm like, damn, my friend, like, she yours. I said, I'm sorry, neighbor, I didn't believe you when you said she fucked your husband, and apparently you didn't either because you ain't person about it. There's no way you can tell me. There's no way you can tell me fellas stay to fuck my husband and ain't been to the house or something like that. She was like, yeah, you right. So I want to know if I'm hanging around her husband, fuck her. Even though I know she won't try to fuck you, like right go together and this, but I'm just saying, if you somebody's friend, if I'm somebody's friend, I've grown too now. You can tell them that. I said, I don't tell her everything you ever said to me. I said, I feel like that right there wasn't important enough to tell her. I said, then even like she ran and told everybody, she waited to talk to you and ask you about it, which you supposed to do to her. And I was like, I said, well, you just thought I did this 2 months ago. You gonna sit on that and wait and just hope that it'll be simmering in my brain, you know what I'm saying? Making me want to like distance myself from her.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted to do. And I hate that when I keep game on phone. I told you, like, I tried to tell Nancy, I know people be lying to me. I'm sorry. And you be like, oh, this bitch thinks she's special. No, bitch, this is an intuition that God gave me and it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you try to finesse me. You basically wanted me to believe the worst in Dad so I can stop being friends with her. I'm not stupid. Just like how you all say, oh, my spirit told me to delete Dominique. You only did that because he Dominique and Dad in the group chat together, we still be talking.
Well,
Dominique is less aggressive person. She don't like to be no drama, no that. She's too dingy to care about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was just petty.
yeah, man. You don't think you try to tell me that like stop fucking with Dad with me? Even when I told you, you didn't even believe she fucked Kanaya. Even when I told Quake said, come on, sis, keep going. I said, yeah. Oh, but I told you when he said Jeremy did him, he was in middle school. I mean, high school. He said that when he was in
all day, every weekend, always had him in there. Until they started falling out and shit, but they both literally, damn, you can say that Nene doggone falling her, Nene can say that, living their life, but they both were kind of just on their best friend and shit, and how they're going down the same path. One get military, and then get other military. One going to the nursing field, the other side.
Yeah, it's like me and Daisy, she wasn't going out long. Like, you know, we best friends, we kind of tend to do some of the things that they do too, like. But he could tell us some hate between that. Dad's wrong for kissing quick in the mouth, and I think then they wrong for telling that bitch that Dad was hurting. So now, at this grown age, like,
yeah, why y'all free?
Yeah, and then to come back and still in her face. Damn type her that she gonna fuck you, man. She gonna be around you, but it's gonna be your crazy, get ready to again. And then you must got inappropriate to use your phone. That was inappropriate. You think everybody see Dad and girl fight? I mean, grown and then they fight, and you make you want to kind of like look away or something. It was awkward to me, like. I remember how I used to have her in a headlock, like this with the young meat on her butt and stuff like that. I'm like, she wants to be in them type of positions with him. Because who would just do that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You want to be bent over by him. You want him to put his meat on your butt. You want him to like, and I'm like, bitch, you sleep. Flirting with my man in front of me, but you make it like it's playful. I didn't be trying to act like I put my mouth and like, wake up.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
You have to try to refit this. Working on these and then shoot quick.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
We got the same work schedule, right? And she said, girl, I'll let you live it. I need to grind down and like keep my mind right. I said, oh my God, I said, we the same person. I said, do the same thing. But it's about 10 o'clock. I need to get on the phone. I need to just relax. Until 11, she put the smoke puff and the green thing. I said, girl, same here, same. I love her already. And she older, so I like older people. Like, you know, you gotta worry about this trying to pee me and stuff.
Move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front.
You got to make up your mind, buddy. You either in here or you out there. Hold on. Let me get your head. I got you, buddy. Here. There you go, man. Lay down.
Catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They'll move the tight end. He's got it again.
Oh, that was it.
Nowhere to go.
Oh, that was it. That was a fucking lane.
Stopped in his tracks in the backfield. I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped. And this senior quarterback to guide the ship. His first order of business, manage the game and don't get them behind the sticks. From the gun, give on the inside. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Guys, let's just think for a second about Kansas State. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week, 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed. Yeah, this on the sweet spin, and he's free. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Mason. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The play action fake. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for space. It's Ware. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Right back to the well. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And I go back to it again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They'll give it to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Arizona runs out the punt team.
That's square. Oh,
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
God damn, Willie. Oh,
and the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they put it in play.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Mason. Using the quick game. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep it.
Maybe some room here. Makes the stop at
how did the line pick me up?
Not before he gets 15 on that play. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting...
Stop! I knew that was going to do that.
The 30, at the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Wildcats. And a huge run from the back for 6.
It's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point makes it 14.
Oh, this is so long.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they certainly finished it in style with a 71-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Running inside, it's Ware. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. second down here as we're back at it after the break. On the option. I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
Oh, wow.
Incomplete.
Yeah, damn sure take that.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now.
Stop it. Ah, stop it. Oh, shit.
Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Quarterback decides, let's think this 4th down way over, and he calls a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one.
Come on, bro.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back up.
You gotta sit down, dog.
Field.
Gotcha.
That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Defense in press coverage. Got it in the middle, it's Webb. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Back to throw, it's Mason. Bringing the heat. Right on the money. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Just keep swinging it. Here's the heat. Quickly to the tight end. Across the 35. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. They'll move the wide receiver. Oh, what a move. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good, and that was dead, solid, perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmaker.
Breaks into the open.
Let's go.
The 40, inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
This receiver is so dangerous out in space, and it's a nice job by the QB getting him the ball early on the curl route. You see, once he has it, he's got some wiggle, he's got some shake, makes some defenders miss, and gets up the field.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Here's the pressure.
Let's go.
And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout.
Good job, detail.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ware. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. On its first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Woods. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Hernandez. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass.
Oh, bitch.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Kansas State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Damn, I tried to get it.
Kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
He'll try to do it himself. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Arizona in a hurry.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play. But
why did you run the screen so short?
He's able to go get the first. He's got a fresh set of downs.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Mason. With the catch, it's John. And he goes out of after a nice pickup on that one.
Yeah, and just understanding where you're at on the field. Make sure you get those feet down before you get too close to that sideline, so I get credit for that catch. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. Let's start with a look at Georgia Southern taking on the number 19 team, the James Madison Dukes.
Arizona will kick off and get the second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, coming out of the locker room, the Wildcats head coach told me they are thrilled with their running game. This is something that they did not expect. This running back has come alive and somebody that they can continue to ride here in the third quarter. He said he's somebody we trust. He's been terrific in practice, and right now he's proving everybody wrong and showing us that he can be a big-time player in this game. Expect them to feed him the ball more here to start the third quarter.
Holly, thank you.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
What a grab with one hand.
Defense.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller's still asking.
Got a little grass. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Mason. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Oh, he's got some space. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Gives it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Goes to the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass.
Why don't you get off of him?
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the stomping has commenced.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's design or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw, he can scramble, he can run. So it really just opens up all. The whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Under fire. And they got it. And this defense just continues to dominate the football game.
Man, that shit's so lame, bro. I was beating these niggas last night. Oh, that shit lame.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when you panic.
Oh, for goodness sake. It's okay. Fractured kneecap. 37. Dang. Oh. He. Right. Yeah, I'm in the right foot to do one. Fucking bitches.
Casino del Sol Stadium. It's the Utah Utes and the Arizona Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, the Arizona head coach told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. So the Utah Utes offense will have the opening possession of the game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He has a big play waiting to happen.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make an unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ball game.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. They feed him again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards of pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, you can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, my
They have
Lord.
a chance at the 30. Inside the touchdown, Utah. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. Trainers out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition.
Second game in a row. We got
The run inside. It's Ware. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball, to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
He might want another play.
Booster! Return!
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there.
What is that? that, bro? What is that?
Now, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Good acting kick.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage.
Good acting
They
kick.
made the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Running inside. It's Ware. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Arizona runs out the punt team. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He lets it fly. He's got it on the right. Finds a seam. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Rides the option. He keeps it. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And man, that's so frustrating for this defense to get him in 3rd down and short. And look, the first down's almost a touchdown, right? So this is a tough situation. This defense is going to have to bring in big bodies and really sell out somehow. Try to get some penetration. Try to make a big play on 1st and goal that can maybe back them up.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Motion from the back. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Utes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get close to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line.
All right, offense.
Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. To 6. Been a slow start. It's a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Y'all got to start worrying about the pass.
Guys, he's now 0-4 to start the game throwing, and he just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0-4 QB, you've got no points on offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down.
Oh, bro, you got to get it out there.
Only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Utah! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll send the back in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rolled him out of bounds and forced the loss. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He lets one fly deep.
Oh, you're not even on him.
Great play there by the DB.
And this has been a frustrating
Had that been the computer, though,
you gotta be loving the quarterback play here. I mean, just
they would have kept on, and would have kept on with
so far,
that.
not in rhythm, not
broke off
accurate. Like, they've got to find something and find something fast.
Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football.
All this green grass. All this green grass. And you threw it over here. What in the holy fuck?
Interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that 1st career INT, that big play, that big moment.
He's going for the big play. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take it?
You're right, man. The moment.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Bro, you got to get out. Ain't no way you missing it like that, bro. Ain't no way. There is no way.
Got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His 1st interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Now they'll run the draw. Fighting off the defender. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Utes have taken it inside the 20. To the ground, he's got it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ware. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He'll run it again. Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
He'll pull it down on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. Slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finding some room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Fires complete on the crosser. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Wow, you just don't see that a lot. Pass interference negating a pick six. What a costly penalty. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's where.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
We wind inside 4 minutes to play in the half. Back to pass on second down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Quarterback may change this route. We'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical.
They y'all picked that up perfect then. I actually could have just rolled out. They set a wall up there. He was doubled up on the safety. Yeah, we got to see him.
This defense, it brings up a fourth down.